On today's episode of Game Analysis Channel, we will be discussing whether or not BD1 is truly keck or cringe.
Does BD1 support trans rights?
BD1 supports trans rights and is therefore cringe.
That's the one requirement to make you cringe.
It's not a one. It's like a disqualification. It's auto cringe.
Auto.
It's like it's disqualification. Despite your overwhelming evidence as to why you are keck BD1, it was found in the documents that you support transient people and you are therefore cringe. You are cringe for supporting the transient people.
The homunculus.
I wish I was a homunculus.
See, if we made a homunculus, it'd grow up to look like that.
If we made we're not making... Okay, we might do a homunculus live action.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. There's a might, and that's a definite yes in my work.
I kind of want to make chemicals as a live action video.
We can make chemicals, and we can make fire and explosives, and it'll be fun. But we're also making a homunculus and lacing it with chemicals.
Has science gone too far?
We can have a series about testing things on homunculus.
Oh no, that's a fucking...
We'll get tried.
I don't want to do that to my son. I don't want to do that to my son.
We'll be brought to the UN and try it for war crimes.
Dude, what's the UN gonna do? Sick China on us?
Dude,
cough.
Dude, think about the publicity we would get for... Dude, if we get sent to the UN for a trial, think about how good that would be for the channel. Think about how good that would be for the business.
We blow up.
Yeah.
Some jackasses on YouTube got sent to
the UN war crime trial because they tried mixing a homunculus with bleach. Will my homunculus still come to life if I mix it with hydrochloric acid?
Well, it's gonna be like that guy right now during the impeachment trial where it's like, the evidence is in the book I wrote. It's gonna be us. It's like, the evidence is in the Let's Plays, guys.
You can't mention the impeachment trial. It's too topical and fucking stupid.
No, you can look at it objectively.
No, what I'm trying to say is that one of the guys
that's an objective statement.
One of the guys that's going against, who's making a case against the president, is saying that, just read my book, the evidence is in the book.
Oh
is
my
that
God,
his name?
that's like when
but he's refusing to publish.
But what I'm saying is, when we go in front of the UN, what will be is like, watch the Let's Plays. Watch the Let's Plays. Please watch the Let's Plays. Or the evidence is in there. You'll see. Just watch the Let's Plays.
It's episode 3 of our homunculi series. We brought the homunculus to life, and then we mixed it with the Walmart hydrochloric acid vat for the sake of the dark art of alchemy, and you will see that it was actually quite satisfied with its final form.
The one thing about the homunculus video that I wouldn't want to do is that what if it actually fucking works? That's what I'm scared.
It won't work because fucking basic biology. But that's what we're gonna find out. Fuck it, we're gonna try it and find out. That's the only, I read an article by unnamed scientist man who said it wasn't real. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna see if I can make a homunculus.
Just do it on your own time. And just post it to Instagram.
I already have. Maybe I have my room is full of versions of me and I just send them out when I don't want to do shit.
Maybe it's in my pocket right now, and you just hear from your pocket.
No, I've perfected it. They're fully sentient.
You have not made fully sentient.
I've perfected the dark art of homunculaing.
Fuck.
Oh shit! There's 2 of them.
There's 2. Do the thing that they do sometimes where you freeze the laser in midair with the Force.
I can do that one.
That was cool. Like that opening shot.
Oh, you can. Cool.
And Force Awakens is so cool. Where Kylo Ren's like, "Fuck your bullet."
Oh my God! I really liked how cool Kylo Ren was in the Force Awakens.
Back when Star Wars was more grounded, SMH.
Fuck you.
But you broke your spine, dude.
They look like BDSM bots.
You're fucking... Excuse me, huh?
They look like BDSM bots.
I think... You have to explain that shit right now.
They do.
Dog.
Press down the...
They look like if they were turned into... If some Tumblr artist made them into human sonas... They would, yeah.
Personified them.
Well, let's watch these guys beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, let's see who's gonna win.
It's like the 2...
This is normal. That's UFC standard.
It's the 2 special ed kids when they hit each other in the hallway.
What is it with you and making fun of disabled people? I don't get it.
What do you mean? You do it too.
They're sock'em boppers.
Ooh. Oh, possess the other one.
Get him.
They're not gonna fight each other then.
No, they're gonna fight the assholes on the other side of this.
Yeah, now we got 2 of them.
I'm surprised that yours actually won.
We befriended the special ed kids, and now they'll help us on our quest.
What do you mean, acquire upgrade?
Before you say anything, I'm a fucking special ed kid, okay?
Before you say anything, I once got executed.
A special ed class?
They wanted to throw me in special ed, and then my mom said no and homeschooled me, which then fucking, I think, ruined me more. Yeah. Yeah.
Daddy bots are stop watching you.
Daddy bots? Oh,
Yeah.
because you're BDSM bullshit.
They would be leather clad.
No, I don't.
You're a liar.
Okay.
You're a
I don't
liar.
believe that.
Is it warm in this
Copper.
room? Or am I just...
Design here, baby.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, because there's no airflow in here.
I'm
have
kind of
a
a sweat.
window.
I have a window, but then we'll ruin the audio when you open it up. So fuck with the equalizer.
Oh, boo-hoo, just take off
Get
your
some
shirt. Do it,
foam.
take off your
I'm
shirt.
not taking off my shirt. You guys couldn't handle it.
Get some foam. What are you doing? You can climb the zip line.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
There we go. You
That.
think I'm stupid?
Yes.
Wait, those 2 guys are just gonna chill there now?
What, the robots we hacked?
Yeah. Awesome.
Sure. Survive for a
BD1
sec.
once more has ruined their existence by making them existential. All BD1
assume
does.
They weren't existential before.
They
Just
weren't
before they were
sentient
under
before.
Imperial Order.
They weren't
so.
sapient before. They weren't fully conscious.
This game seems like it got a lot better than the previous stuff. I don't know. There's something about this.
Probably
This
because
play
we haven't
session.
been paying full attention to it.
Well, I don't know. There seems like the game design seems a little bit
It's
better.
pretty broken when we first playing this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because this is the second time it's
They got patched.
No.
No, didn't they update it?
Yeah, updated so everyone gets the premium content.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that there was a recent
Yeah.
update. They might have
So,
put some
maybe
bug
there's a little
fixes
bit of
there.
patches in there for
Probably.
punk ass machines.
There's patches in every update, so yeah, we'll probably fix some of the clipping and shit.
We made Cal not gay in the patch notes.
We decided that Cal's
We fixed Cal's sexuality and made him straight.
We fixed Cal's sexuality and made him straight.
Oh damn!
Why won't it let me hack you?
Where the
Because
fuck
that
did you
guy's
get oh.
Bitch.
The fuck?
Bitch.
Throw it at
pizza?
him.
He's
Throw
just
it at him.
vibing. Oh, I thought it was like a guy on the. It looked like
Oh,
it was too
no.
dark. It looked like a guy that was like
It's a
hanging onto the
probe
wall
droid
shooting you.
fighting.
I like the probe droids. They're cool. I wish they'd probe me.
All of those appendages are for using you like a Muppet.
Finally. Someone's got to do it.
Well, let me zap the thing.
Why I oughta. Why I oughta. Charlie Brown. Why I oughta.
Charlie Brown.
It's pretty. No, I can't do it. I'm trying to do a Kermit the Frog.
Oh, Kermit the Frog's here.
Kermit the
Kermit the
Frog.
Frog here.
That was
That was
awful.
good. That was good.
Aiden's was
You
better.
saying that ironically, Aiden?
No,
I liked
I'm
it.
saying that unironically.
I liked it.
Okay.
I think that was good. I didn't hear a whole lot of it.
Kermit the Frog.
That's not bad. Hayden's was better.
Kermit the Frog. There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's Kermit the Frog's homunculus.
That's just Miss Piggy. Oh, this is edgy. This guy's edgy.
I wish I was that man.
I will use my dark daggers to kill you.
What if he took off his helmet and it was just Ed Sheeran?
What if it was Kermit the Frog?
It was Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, we said it 3 times. That made it better.
Kermit.
It was only said twice.
Wait, I need to make sure the
Stop.
algorithm. Hey, Kermit, put me on suggested videos with Kermit the Frog.
Muppet.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit, Muppets, Kermit, Miss Piggy.
Because apparently, okay, so you can add your
That's
own
Star
tags.
Wars
You can add your own tags for
Didn't the Muppets do a
videos.
Star Wars spoof like
Yeah,
every
I'm
other
saying-
franchise in the world?
I'm saying that it's Muppets related because Miss Piggy uses Yoda.
Miss Piggy is
Yeah,
bloated.
same voice actor.
Miss
Oh,
Piggy's a fat.
I guess.
She's obese.
No simping on national waters, bitch.
That's good.
Just those luck.
Just
You
say
didn't know I was
slurs.
there.
No, I knew that was there.
You didn't know
Dude,
you
look,
could
it looks
call
like the
that.
walkway in
Yes, I
front of my
did.
house.
I told you, I played
It
through this game
does.
real fast, so I don't feel like a complete idiot running around in circles like, ooh, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, because you got me and Hayden screaming in both your ears.
Oh,
You have no idea where you're going. You know what
How
that screen
skills
reminds me of? The upgrade screen. I had a teacher in 9th grade who taught me geography, and he had like a really stupid mouse for his keyboard. It was like this.
Oh, one of the little ball
Yeah, it was
ones?
like one of the
I
little
hate
ball
those.
ones. I don't know why.
I love to
those just
play
remind
with
me
them,
of
but they suck. Like, in terms of being used, they're
hate
terrible,
those.
but they're really fun to play with. I love this
Ooh.
spin.
The teacher always had like 20 tabs open, and he saved all of his files to his
fuck.
desktop.
That's her. You're predictable. You're wearing
Mommy!
Bitch, you're wearing the exact same outfit. We're the ones, mixing it up with the cowboy poncho and shit.
One of us is gonna have to
Gonna-
change.
One of us is gonna have to get naked here.
And it ain't gonna be me, bitch.
What's
I
outstanding
was
about
gonna-
that? I'm literally
means
challenging
he
you
has
to
a
kick your
lightsaber.
ass.
Oh, dude, put a dual one so you can beat the shit out of him. more. There's things with the D-pad that you do it, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, wrong one.
This
I
is...
was gonna make a joke about the thanks second sister.
What
Yeah,
do
we
you
already
do
did
with
that.
But then I
second
remember I
sister?
already
Never
did that.
Here's the thing
That's
that
all we do.
we
is
keep
this
making the
shit.
same 5 jokes.
Nuh-uh. I haven't made a porn joke this entire last 3 episodes.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah? When?
You talked about the minions, and everyone knows that the minions are very sexual.
Big minion theory.
Like, they're out there wearing their overalls, and come on, you're
They're
not
double
supposed to get
cheeked
turned
up in their
Double
overalls.
cheeked up on a Thursday. Wearing day over. You never heard that?
Yes, we've heard
I've
that.
heard that. What are you talking about?
Are you having a stroke, Aiden?
Yes.
What is
No, I
Aiden
think
not
you
having?
are.
Dude, you're the most stroked out person there is.
Or maybe I'm the least stroked out.
No,
That's
you're
what
stroked.
that's
Yeah,
what it
stroked.
is. That's the way it do be do.
Bitch, stop doing that.
Dude, she's playing with yo emotions right now.
Yeah? I mean, we all
Just
wanna
force
dock
push
you.
her into a wall. Fuck it.
She's. I didn't think that would work. Stupid bitch.
I didn't think that worked either. Because normally when you fight like a boss, you just kind of like stagger for like a fat second.
Do it again.
Her cape is cool though. I like the dual color.
Yeah,
cape.
so you do that.
You caught her off guard. She wasn't expecting you to try.
As lame as this sounds, I wish capes were cool.
No,
That's not lame at all.
That's
Capes are
awesome.
fucking badass.
If
I
was-
wish it was like socially acceptable to walk around in
Yeah.
capes again.
Yeah. Well, dude, let's do that.
Let's just like
We'll
that'll be our
bring the
thing.
fashion back.
That'll be our thing. We can all have a cape.
If we ever become political leaders, we should wear capes.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! You know
Of course I
it.
would.
You know it. When the boog starts, when the big igloo starts, I'll wear a cape.
Yeah, let's do it, Aiden. Let's pack up the car and move to Virginia when the whole boogaloo starts.
Why bother moving when we can just fortify ourselves here?
Know that.
We do live in the woods. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the.
in the woods? It's located in the woods? No
What
way.
the fuck?
No fucking way.
No, it's located in the Isle of Man. We'd have to take a plane to Virginia.
Oh, we can't talk about weapons if we're in English territory.
Oh,
bro, you got
pregnant. I want
me a butter knife.
Oi, bro, you got a permit.
Oi,
to talk
Bob, you got a
about weapons.
license for that butter knife.
Oi, bro, you got a permit for that license.
Damn.
Oi, Bob, you got a license for that
Fuck that, I
permit for
wanna
the
kick your ass.
license.
Come back here, bitch. Haven't even used the stem. Oh, fuck you, BD. We're gonna kick your ass.
CD.
This is the only time they've used this since like episode 1.
What, the lasers things?
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck is the point
Well, I
of
like
it?
how she has that little force dash thing. That's pretty cool because they don't ever use that in Star Wars.
I do have to say, I like how this newer Star Wars, like these side stories and stuff like that, they're coming out. They're using some of the good parts of the
Oh, yeah.
prequels.
I love that. I also like in Solo specifically, they retconned. Is it really retconned? I don't know. But they talked about in Legends, the Millennium Falcon had a computer compared to droid
Oh,
brain.
wait, shit. She's taking off her helmet.
Whoa.
Damn, she's hot Hindi GF number 2.
She's not.
Wait, is that the girl?
That's not the same one, no.
No.
No. I'm saying, is that the girl from Star Wars Battlefront 2 campaign
Oh,
that
no.
like nobody liked?
No, it's not. What's her name? Iden Verso.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The main complaint people had about that campaign is that
It was stupid because they're like, oh, we're gonna get an Imperial's perspective. We're gonna be playing the bad
was
guys,
bad.
and if you're like me, you're like, fuck yeah, I want to be the bad guys, and then halfway through, you're like, actually, no, good guy.
I just want a Star Wars game where you can choose either light or dark. And it's not even like good or bad. It's like a decision that you would want to make, and it
That's
kind
what
of.
I always say, yeah.
Star Wars
I
is
like
just.
with Trilla, she's like the second sister. Like she talks a little bit about right there.
Like, why is it called the dark side? It's like,
Because it's badass.
oh, it's yeah,
No,
but it's
I'm
but
with
why
the light
why make it
side.
sound
I'm
so
a good
evil?
guy. I'm the light side of the forest, and you just kick down the door with your badass cape and red lights.
Dude,
and you're like,
yeah,
I'm
but
the
you're
dark
like,
People
side.
Yeah,
that
but
use
you
the
look
light
like a
side of
bad
the force
guy.
are fucking simps, alright?
They
Cal?
Yeah.
Ginger simp. I mean, come on, guys.
I almost just turned off the Xbox.
Palpatine is a mega Chad. He's Giga Chad.
Palpatine's an alpha. You telling me he wasn't banging chicks in his center?
Look at our fucking go.
I know it's story mode, but I just want to say I did that entire boss fight without never using a
I know
thing.
you're playing this playthrough has been really good.
I'm just saying.
We should practice before we do play. Oh yeah, Hayden.
Because when I played this on my own, I actually played on the hardest fucking difficulty just to see if I could do
Like
it.
a man.
Like a real man.
And then for here you put it on a little bit lower so we're not fucking
A little
stuck.
bit lower. Dude, this is story mode. This shit's
okay.
easy.
It's less than easy.
Yeah.
The problem I have with this, the one thing I have with the Switch that I do, like it is a huge. It's like impressive that the Switch is a console, like, and the technology that's in the Joy-Cons is. Let me finish, okay? Like the fact that this, like, and I'm just saying.
Harriet Tubman is not a liar. Second sister's calling Harriet Tubman a liar. She's literally an American icon. Sorry.
Okay, continue.
I think that the Switch is like really impressive, but it's the first of its kind, so it has a lot of improvements that it needs. Like, and there's totally room for improvement there. It's the first hybrid console ever fucking made.
Laptops do exist, though.
They already came out with what is it, like the Switch Lite or something like that?
Yeah.
Is that any good?
It's
just like the same thing.
I personally have never used it, but I saw it on display at like a Target recently, and it's really small.
From what I've heard, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really small.
The fact that the Joy-Cons are attached to the screen on like the Switch, so like you can't take it off is like kind of ruins it.
Well, the problem with the Switch Joy-Cons is that the travel distance for the sticks is a lot smaller since they're shorter and smaller. Right. So that means that when you move left, whenever you move in a direction, it's you can't be as accurate with them.
It's really hard to describe.
Yeah,
but it's like you can't really describe it until you felt it. But playing FPS games on the Switch is fucking miserable.
But I mean, then the solution to that is then just use a Pro controller.
Yeah, but
I don't like when their solution is just buy our other product.
Yeah, exactly.
That compensates for our poor design.
The fact that a controller can split in half is fucking phenomenal in future tech, but
what about the Wii?
But it's the first of its kind.
Fucking Hayden got to point. The Wii, that shit was bitching.
What about the Wiimote? It could do that.
It can split in half.
Put the nunchuck on.
There's a cord in between. There's a fucking cord in between.
The cord's long, dude. You can have like almost
the cord's long, though. How it talked to it with it being so long.
Oh, shut up.
I'm saying that the Switch is pretty impressive, but it does have some things to improve upon.
Yeah, the inherent tech behind the Joy-Cons is nice, but they focused all their time on that instead of actually making them work.
Well, again, if you open up a Joy-Con, it's pretty impressive.
It's really simplistic.
Inside. Yeah,
there's a single computer chip.
Yeah.
I just think that it could be improved a little bit more.
Critiques of the Switch when it first came out, the base or the dock.
Yeah.
It was like really low tech, and people are like, "Really? We got all this, space and material, but the electronics inside are."
Well, because it's literally just an HDMI out. It's just
would you rather it be super complex and expensive when it doesn't have to be?
Yeah, it's literally just a USB-C in and an HDMI out. That's all it fucking is.
You want to talk about really impressive? They could just have a flash drive that you plug into your TV, and there's a little button on the Switch 2.0, and you just hit it and it projects it to the TV.
Well, that would be using a wireless signal, and there's latency in that.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't know how signals work, so.
Salty.
Yeah.
Basically, there's two types of server communications. I don't remember the names. Basically, there's one where the packages that are received in between the signals that the packages that are being delivered. One of them is where everything, no matter what, always has to be delivered, and that's on websites and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If that wasn't the case, then shit would be missing on websites all the time.
Right.
And so if a package gets lost within transmitting, no matter what, it'll try to find that package and grab it. But games use a different one where it's super, super fast.
Right.
But the downside is that you lose packages.
That's why there's glitches and shit.
So that's why people jump around the map, and most games have protocols to try to fix those patches.
It's like this, right? You have think of the data being transferred as like a train, and you've got but none of I think it was like a futuristic magnet train where the cartridges are the carriages are connected by magnets, and so when the game signal, if one of those carriages goes on the wrong trail, the train keeps going, and you just have that one missing.
Yeah.
So it gets to the spot, and so the game's like playing each carriage, and then it just jumps to the next one.
Yeah.
So that's why there's like spikes, like lag. But there's this other kind where when that carriage goes missing, the entire train just fucking stops.
Yeah.
And that's
it tries to find
it just waits
Yeah.
for the other one to show up.
Yeah, and so the thing is that most Switch games seem like they use the one where like the whole train stops. Like most games seem like they do that because of how like bad their connection is and how like the game just stops all of a sudden. But then if you if you go into your server settings and switch things off to like test it out, it says that it uses the fucking one where like it misses packages, which doesn't make any sense. It's so.
I keep instinctively pressing X to interact with things and just be swinging around like a.
Anyway, blah blah blah, boring server, blah blah blah. Everyone clicked away. I get it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, hey, if I was watching a video and people were talking about that, I would be interested in it.
Explicitly you.
I will fucking slash your tires outside my house.
As if I have tires, you freaking animal. I'm just driving around
So
my room.
hot.
You literally took off your hoodie and then put it back on.
This shirt is not nice.
Excuse me?
Yes,
makes me
we're all
hot.
looking at you.
What do you mean the shirt's not nice?
I don't know. It's cooler with the jacket on. And then I take
That's
the
not how
hoodie
shirts.
off.
That's not how shirts
Yeah,
work.
it is. I don't care if that's not how it works. That's how it do be.
You're lying.
Don't do that. Get something cool.
Get hot chip.
Okay, so we got.
Do any of them give you hot chip?
Improved dash.
That's
Improved hot chip.
female shit. Cal is not female.
Enhanced.
Yeah,
Get that.
Do cool with lightsaber.
It's literally like on
Make
its way.
the fart saber. Make fart saber poopy. Go zoom.
Cut that. No shit. Fuck you. Stupid ass. She would.
Shut up. I was clapping them cheeks and I still had 2 stims left. Don't even talk to me like that.
She would have cut you down the middle with a lightsaber and you just popped a stim and be fine.
Ow, that kind of hurt.
Oh no,
Hold
I
on,
dropped
let me
it.
just use a stim.
Now I'm curious. Now, does the stim actually like go throughout your body and heal your cells, or is it like adrenaline where like you can just keep
Probably all of
going?
the above. It's
I don't know.
Fallout. You stab that bad boy in your arm and your broken bones are healed.
Bongo, bongo, bongo.
I don't wanna leave the Congo. Na, 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 na.
Copyright.
Ba-da-da.
Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the Congo, I refuse to go. Don't want no noise in my ear, so no matter what I do, I'll stay right here. They have things like the atom bomb, so I think we'll stay where I am. Civilization, I'll stay right here. That was good.
awful.
That was wonderful.
Fuck you.
That was good.
We're gonna get 17 million likes for that one.
I'll
Guys, can
call
we get
it.
1,000 likes? Can we get, I hate that one, like YouTuber. So you got like, you know, your Mr. Beast guys with like several million subscribers, right?
Yeah.
And they say, let's get 10,000 likes, like literally a 16th of their viewer base. And it's
Yeah.
like ridiculous.
Well, the reason why they say that is that when you get likes, the more people like your video, the more
Obviously, yeah.
the YouTube system thinks that more other people will like it. So like, I understand why people say like and subscribe because it promotes your video. But the thing is, I find that annoying, so I don't put that in. I don't say don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm gonna start saying it.
It helps.
Fuck you.
It helps to like and subscribe. It legitimately does. It pushes our videos up and makes more people able to see them. But at the same time, I only want you to like the video if you liked the video. Like
No, I understand why, you know, liking and sharing and stuff works. I'm just saying I find it obnoxious when, you know, big time YouTubers set these stupidly cheap goals for let's get 1,000 likes. Shut
That was
up
so
and get
early.
1,000 likes in the first 10 minutes of your video. Why can't I grab? There we go. He's not dead, he's still there.
Leave them. Doom that mercy.
There is no mercy.
There is no mercy. Only
Only cheams.
only chicken and a biscuit.
Stop.
What?
Tobuscus is not good.
I said chicken and a biscuit, you fucking
That's
moron.
freaking shit. That's Tobuscus,
nugget,
isn't it?
nugget. in
That's
the
nugget and
Oh
a
my
biscuit,
God.
you
Fake
moron.
fan.
Fake
Blasphemer.
fan.
I never-
Fake
Heresy.
fan.
I never
Harlot.
said I was a fan.
Fake fan.
I never said.
Harlot.
Oh my god.
Harlequin baby. That was so like
Aggressive.
aggressive
Yeah.
when slammed.
No, come
Why
back.
did you? Why? Oh, I get
I
it.
see. Yeah. See
No.
that had easing out when it slammed down. The frame there was more frames at the end of its trajectory, making it seem like it was going faster and had momentum. What if Chills made a top 15 in the woods moments?
He wouldn't because he only does scary
Screaming about
things.
Martin Cabello for 10 minutes.
Number 10, yelling about Martin Cabello. I don't know if this Martin Cabello guy is serious, but if he is, that's scary. Number 9. Number 9. When Hayden says racial slurs and Josiah has to edit it out. Number 8. When Josiah says racial slurs and skips over them accidentally. I will punch this Xbox until the hard drive collapses.
Oh my God.
Imagine thinking Xbox
Fucking there it is.
had a hard drive.
Does.
I open it up and there's just nothing. There's
It's just this empty box.
It's a bunch of wires hooked up to a Cheez-It.
No.
I mean, that would be impressive if the inside of the Xbox
That
was
would
like
be
single
impressive.
Cheez-It.
That'd be fucking scary.
Groundbreaking.
That would be
You can
terrifying.
power this machine with just one Cheez-It.
I think
I wouldn't go on forums or I wouldn't talk about it.
No one will believe you.
I
It's
wouldn't
like,
assume
my
that's
Xbox is powered by Cheez-It. Everyone's like, yeah, right.
I wouldn't assume that's normal, and so I just wouldn't talk about
If
it.
you ever did like a video, people are gonna think you faked it.
Yeah.
here's the thing. Oh, on the newer Xbox One X, the chip on the inside, there's like
Is
a
it
little.
Cheez-It?
Yeah. No,
They're calling it chip for nothing, boy.
there's a little Master Chief etched into it, and he's riding a scorpion.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's like
That's
the
where it gets its S name, right?
well,
For Scorpio?
no, it was an Xbox One X because it was called Project Scorpio.
Yeah.
It's like how Teslas have "Made on Earth" written on them.
I like that. That's cute.
It's
but
cute.
At the same time, that may actually be informative for when we,
When we become a
eventually-
level 3 civilization, I'm fucking waiting for it.
It's not.
It
Gonna
better
It's
happen in
not
my
gonna happen.
timeline.
It's not gonna happen in your
The-
lifetime.
We are
Okay.
never leaving this planet.
If I am able to put if I'm able to take my consciousness and put it into a computer, I'll put my mind into a bunch of fleets and
Humans
leave
are a
them.
plague. We don't need to spread another
I'm
planet.
okay with spreading humans around.
You want to spread human AIDS? They don't call it the humano-immune virus for nothing.
Well, the thing is, like, if you lived on another planet, I don't think you'd be considered like you'd be humanoid, but I think that your body
you're
would
still
adapt.
a human.
Humanoid
No,
means, right?
You're just not an Earthling.
Yeah, your body would adapt. Like you would have like
Over
weird.
millions of
Your
millions of
bones
years.
would look weird, and your eyes would be funny, and your lips would be huge.
Not in your next 8
You-
generations.
You have giant lips, so that way you can suck all the water out of the air.
We visited this planet.
What the hell?
humans have adapted to be bimbos. This is quite strange. Look, we observed the female. It's like this grotesquely proportioned, like anime proportion person.
Boomer comic.
What if
Like
we
boomer
what,
comic.
what,
Yeah,
what if
boomer proportion person.
what if we threw humans on Mars and they just looked like anime girls, like anime cat girls?
Implying there aren't already cat girls on Mars and we just don't know it.
Hard to work, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's
he
why
say
he wants
was
to
gonna get
nuke
cat
Mars.
girls? Didn't he say he was gonna make cat girls?
Yeah, and he was all for getting to Mars, but now suddenly he wants to nuke it. Personally, I think somebody got it rejected over a Discord call.
Elon Musk probably uses Discord.
Oh,
Well,
definitely.
I didn't. The way that the camera moved made my stomach really sick.
Ew,
I-
going through tight spaces.
I
makes me
usually don't get
queasy.
motion sickness, but like there's like 3 frames where I felt like vomiting.
Well, I've been every time I see a VR playthrough of any game, I think
Oh, those are awful.
how it. Oh no, I really want to play it. I always. Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
So there we go.
Every time I see him, I think, I want the human mind responds to these weird ass shits that make you some people. Some people, there are weird things in VR based on depth and stuff that make people instantly nauseous.
Okay, well,
so what I want to
is
do
completely different than actually playing it.
Oh,
Just
I
due to that
know.
slight
I'm just saying that when
curvature.
people say they get sick from VR, it's very specific. It's like a bug
Motion
in the
sickness.
game.
No, it's motion sickness.
It's more than that.
Yeah, it's always like when the
games
game
that-
freaks the
there's-
fuck out is when like
There's
people usually get
things
sick.
in the game that are programmed in that your mind cannot function according to, and so it makes you sick. There are things like that.
It's whenever you move when your player or camera moves
some people
when it
have-
shouldn't. Like
Yeah.
for some VR games, you use the little.
It tricks your brain and makes you sick. That's the way it
using
works.
The Vive, for an example, right? You use that little touchpad to move around in some games, and when you're moving but your body actually isn't, it tricks you out.
I don't have a problem with it when I play.
Really?
Yeah, I have no problem with VR.
that. I can.
But don't you? Doesn't your brother have a Vibe?
Yeah, he has Vive.
Is it still at his house?
Yeah. No, it's
Can I steal it?
no.
Can I have it?
You can take that up with him.
You need a PC too for a
Yeah,
Vive.
you kind of need a beefy-ish computer that can run it.
Depends on what you're wanting.
I
But
kind of want to
Why
get a
would you
Quest.
just fall off the edge?
you got armor still.
I like the concept of the Quest because you can just take it anywhere and
That's
just
pretty
set
Yeah,
it
but
up.
how many places are you going to be able to play VR?
Starbucks.
But the thing is that like with like the Vibe, like it's way more accurate and way more immersive. But you have to set up like cameras and you have to like designate a room.
Yeah, you have to designate a room.
And that just seems like with the Quest,
Well, if you
you
haven't
set your
opened up-
play space and then you just go.
If you have an open enough, like living room type thing, you just tack those bad boys in the corner, and you're all good.
Yeah, you don't like.
I should just
Oh,
convert my whole
shit,
house into a VR space. Like
Do
set
it.
the parameters within my Quest.
to do that. Lightsaber, no.
Lightsabers falling slowly.
Lightsaber, activate morph mode.
That was
Fuse with it and
actually-
turn into a giant lightsaber.
I was looking at some of the storyboards. I was looking at some of the storyboards for the Force Awakens.
Yeah.
And one of the intros was gonna show like Luke's hand that was cut off with the lightsaber and like going towards Jakku or something like that. And another storyboards J.J. Abrams drew, which was
It
cool.
was just J.J. Abrams.
Well, I mean,
he
he-
threw himself.
Just standing there.
One of the storyboards is like they were gonna take one of the old Imperial, the giant Imperial ship on Jakku. It was like these two rebel ships that were like bringing it through space and then just dropping it off at the planet and like
Nice.
going through the atmosphere. Salty, how do you want to end this episode?
Gib. Shut up.
Yeah.